ไม่ให้ครับจ่าเลยไม่ดีนะมันมียาฆ่าแมลงอยู่ในบุหรี่ด้วยนะดูแล้วหน้าแก่นะบุหรี่มันก็ตายเร็วไม่อยากเล่นนานๆหรอกไม่ดีรู้เปล่าสูบแล้วเป็นทั้งมะเร็งปอดโรคโป่งพองเลือดในสมองแตก
ไม่ดีแล้วพี่ดูดทำไมล่ะคะ
Go.
Good evening, I'm Dixie Brothers, and I want to tell you the bad news about smoking. You've all heard and read how bad smoking is for you, so let me give you a few tips, a few ideas to think about. Smoking is not just a habit, it's an addiction, and it's comparable to hard drugs and alcohol. While most people who drink alcohol are not addicted, more than 90% of people who smoke are. And these statistics are from Smoking, a book by Carl Sherman. Now, let me give you some statistics. It is estimated that more than 1 million people will be diagnosed with cancer in 2012. And that more than 577,000 people will die of cancer in 2012. Cigarette smoking causes an estimated 443,000 deaths each year, including more than 40,000 deaths due to secondhand smoke exposure. Lung cancer is the leading cancer death in the United States. And these statistics are from the National Cancer Institute, which is cancer.gov online. Smoking causes many other kinds of cancer. Every single organ in your body can become cancerous. Your mouth, your throat, your lungs, your breasts, your stomach, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your colon. Every single part of you can become cancerous, and then it can spread throughout your entire body, including your brain, and will eventually kill you. Even healthy middle-aged smokers have a 72% chance of increased heart attacks or heart-related risk heart problems. Now, the cigarette companies lace cigarettes with more than 4,000 ingredients, such as nicotine, which is a highly addictive drug. Many additives are designed to make cigarettes taste better, and they keep smokers hooked. The newest technology is called ammonia technology. In and of itself, the nicotine in a tobacco product is at a stable site, and very little nicotine is released, which is unbelievable considering how addictive it is. But with this new ammonia technology, it transfers more than half. So you're getting more than twice as much nicotine. So it's extremely addictive. And finally, it's extremely expensive, $47 a carton. And a lot of people smoke a carton of cigarettes a week. Now, statistics are just numbers. They don't mean anything until it becomes personal. Either you or someone you care about has either had or has cancer or has died from cancer. Cancer is a horrible experience for everyone. The people who are going through it, who are dying of cancer, and your family, your loved ones, your friends. It affects people in a very traumatic way. It's devastating to live through that. Having someone you love die of cancer will not make you stop smoking, which seems unbelievable, but I have not ever met anyone who quit smoking because a loved one died of cancer. But it will make you think about it. My mother died of throat cancer in 1973. She was 61. It was devastating. She developed cancer in her throat. When she was diagnosed, she went through all the treatments, which lasted about a year. She was in remission for 2 years. And then when they found it, they said it was throughout her body. And then she lived 2 more years. When she finally died, she weighed 78 pounds. She was in so much pain that she was comatose. And at that time, back in the 70s, the doctors said that it was illegal to give a patient enough morphine or any drug that would kill them. They had to die of cancer, not of being well taken care of and having medicines that help to relieve the pain. She told me that the thing she regretted the most was that she would never see her grandchildren grow up. And at that time, my children were 1 and 3. And that's my daughter right there with my mom. So I started smoking when I was 14. At that time, in the 60s, nobody knew how serious it was to smoke cigarettes. Both my parents smoked, so it was a natural evolution for me to start smoking also. By the time when I was an adult, I was smoking 3 or 4 packs a day. I was chain smoking. At that time, you could smoke at work. So I would light one up and take that cigarette and light the next one up. I smoked all day, from morning to night. And that's me at 14. So I quit smoking in 1979, and at that time, a pack of cigarettes was 75 cents. And I thought that was pretty expensive. Now, you notice it took 6 years for me to quit smoking. So, but I thought about it for a long time. And then I planned it for many months. And I set a date for me to stop smoking. I set this all up, and I have since found that that is exactly what most people need to do in order to quit smoking. So I quit cold turkey. We didn't have all those products back then that they have today to help you. But I felt the best way to do it was to quit cold turkey. But you know what else? I had a lot of support. I had a lot of people who supported me in my efforts, who didn't tease me, they didn't offer me cigarettes. They supported everything that I tried to do. And so my children were older, and they also pressured me to quit smoking. They wanted me to quit smoking. So at that point, I took on my mom's mantra. I wanted to live long enough to see my grandchildren grow up. And I have been blessed. My oldest granddaughter is 21, and the twins are 17. And I think that that's just awesome. So I want to tell you about a personal experience that I had, and that was that I started dreaming about smoking. And I didn't even think about including this in my presentation until I read the book by Julian Riley, How to Stop Smoking. And she had a section on there about dreaming about smoking. And she said that oftentimes people dream about smoking. Well, I did. I dreamed I smoked at least once a week more often 2 or 3 times, and I would wake up and feel that I had smoked. Now, I don't really remember if that helped me with the cravings that I had, because I had a lot of cravings. And so I asked the question, is there a correlation between dreaming of smoking and that helping you to stop? And in her book, she states that actually it does. It's a form of therapy. And I agree with that. But you know what? 37 years later, I'm still dreaming about smoking. I still dream that I smoke cigarettes. But I have not ever smoked since I quit. And I applaud myself for that. So I wanted to move into some solutions because there are a lot out there to help people quit smoking. The National Cancer Institute offers a lot of help. And one of them is that you can talk to a smoking counselor. Their website offers science-driven tools, information, and support. The gum and the patches are now available without a prescription. You know, when they first came out, you had to have a prescription. And the nasal spray and the drugs like Chantix, you do have to have a prescription, but they're there for you. I think it's extremely important that you have support from your friends and your family, because if you don't, you will probably start smoking again. It's like anything else that you do. If people offer you stuff, oh, don't you want to do that? You go on a diet, they offer you food. Oh, let's go out and eat. Let's go do this. You want to stop drinking? You have to have the support of your family and friends. So if they aren't, then you need to find other people to be family and friends.